Good morning everyone and welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. I'm a little bit late with my video this week. I normally do a Sunday shave, sometimes a Saturday shave, but I've just been so busy, I've been working away, so I'm going to do a Monday shave. Why not? So that'll probably push my midweek shave on. Either that, I might actually try something a bit different. I was actually contemplating doing a shave for 7 days straight with the same razor, same blade, and just see what I get out of it. I'll probably use a half decent shaving soap like I'm using today, just to see how I go with it. So what we're using today, I have got Bob Quinn Custom Burl and Resin. I'm just going to let that soak while I'm talking. I'm using my newfound favourite razor, the Muhle R41 HD, and inside there I've got a Rapira Swedish Super Steel. Now this is basically going to be a review on this blade. I haven't used this blade before, so it'll be interesting to see how it goes. There's literally no overhang on this, a little bit, but nothing to worry about. I don't think you'd ever actually nick yourself on it. Now I've got the longest amount of growth I've had since I started wet shaving, believe it or not. So this is so Wednesday, so it'll be 6 days growth, which is the most I've had, which is good. I'm looking forward to whipping it off, see how the R41 performs on it. And I'm pulling out my favourite soap, which is the Wickham's 1912 in the Club Cola, which just smells tremendous. Just cola bottles, fizzy cola bottles. If you haven't had fizzy cola bottles, and you're watching this and you're in your 30s or 40s, you probably won't enjoy them now because they're sour, and I've got to that point now where sour stuff just doesn't cut it anymore. But when I was a kid, this was one of my favourites. Alright, that should be soaked enough. I'm just going to empty the bowl out of water and refill it with some nice hot water. And while that's happening, I'm just going to get stuck in. I never bloomed this soap. For any of you that have watched my videos before with the 1912, I just get stuck straight in. Now today, I'm just going to face lather with it, just for something a bit different. I normally bowl lather. Add more water there, and as you can see, it starts loading the brush up lovely. One thing I love about this Wickham soap is you really don't need a lot of it on your brush. It just goes on and on and on, and the scent's just to die for. So, for those of you out there that watch the soccer or the football, I'm still wearing my colours. It was a bit of an upsetting night. Celtic won, which was good. Celtic beat Rangers 5-1, but Man United, Man City. Best game of football I've watched in a long time, but I would rather have seen it go to the red side of Manchester. But oh well, I can't win all the time. So there we go, nice loaded brush. Just wet my face and I'll get stuck in. And as usual with the Wickhams, feels great, smells great. I mean, one of the soaps I really want to try is the Parma Violet Wickhams, because that was another sweet that I really enjoyed when I was a kid. Most of my mates hated it because they thought it tasted like perfume, but for some reason I really enjoyed it. I'm going to give that a little dip in the water and just give it a bit more. It's quite a thirsty soap, which is good, so you don't need much on your brush, but you can make it go quite a long way. And I like my lathers thick now. I did start off, obviously in the beginning when you first start doing them, they're either too dry or too watery. But you do get a good feel for it after a while. So there we go. I'll just heat the blade up in the water. And let's see how the Muhle R41 with the Rapira Swedish Super Steel gets on with 5 days growth. Nice bit of audio feedback. Very smooth. It's literally, sorry, I'll just move that camera. So I think it's down a bit, yeah. Well, I can tell you one thing, guys, it is not leaving much on there at all. If anything, I don't think it's leaving anything on there. It's always a test. You can just, I mean, that just whipped that off there. No tugging, no nothing. Oh, really nice blade, smooth. I would say it's got a very similar sort of feel to it as the Vascot blade. But it's definitely sharper than the Vascot. Alright, first pass down. So far so good. And as you can see there, there's not much left on there. Got little bits of my chin and stuff that I've just sort of missed, but other than that, not much. Let's get stuck in for pass number 2. There we go. And pass number 2, cross the grain. Just see I've got a tiny little weeper just down here. I hope everyone's had a lovely week. I've had a very busy one myself. I started an electrical apprenticeship a few weeks back and it's just starting to pick up now. I wish I'd done it when I was bloody 18 instead of bloody 32, but Sometimes you just got to get stuck in when you can. Alright, we're getting very close here. Very, very close. The residual slickness on this is as normal. Beautiful. Let's get stuck in for pass number 3, which will be across the grain in the other direction. It's taken me months to get that across the grain instead of against the grain. Alright, so now the blade itself performing very, very well. There's no irritation from it. Nick myself just a bit on there, but I actually got, I think I've got an ingrown hair there, I'm not sure, a little bump there. I've just got to spend a bit more time on my lips, I cannot stand. Having little stragglers around my lip. Beautiful shave. Really, really enjoyed that, that was lovely. I'm not even going to do a touch-up pass because it doesn't need it. It's pretty much BBS. It feels great. The scent of the Club Cola is still in the bathroom. It smells great. And the razor blade itself has performed very, very well. Splash of cold water. Alright, I'm going to finish off today with a little bit of witch hazel, lemon witch hazel, and then just a tiny bit of the Sophia Ratio. And I'm going to go and pick an aftershave. I haven't even picked one out yet. But certainly once you've used the R41, when you put this stuff on and you get no irritation, you're on a winner. It's just got a slight sting to it normally, but if there's no sting at all, then happy days. And the thing is, which I pretty much found out about on Paul H films, it's really nice stuff. It's not something I would have ever bought before. I did actually buy a bottle of stuff from the chemist, which stunk really bad. So that's why I picked some of this stuff up. I didn't even do a review of it, it was that bad I didn't even use it. I don't know why I bought it. I actually opened the bottle in the chemist and gave it a bit of a squirt. It's just, I still bought it, but it never got used. Alright, so that's pretty much dry. So I'm basically going to use this This just sort of helps heal all the little nicks and stuff up. It's very good stuff. I don't find it as good as the Shave Works Cool Fix, but it is good. It's got a nice scent to it. Nice, clean, fresh. It's almost got a sort of Hugo scent to it. That's all you need, just a little bit like that. It's probably actually a little bit much, but just got a nice soft scent. Nothing too strong, not overpowering. So it doesn't actually take the sting out of your aftershave. Right, just give me a second and we'll just go and grab what I fancy today. Yeah, why not? So I'm going to go with a bit of Colonel Coke's Bay Rum. I just fancy a bit of that. Doesn't smell like cola, but it's also the Bay Rum. I'm just putting two things together, cola and rum drinks. Yeah, Rum and Coke. Why not? Got to work a treat, surely. And once again, not much irritation. And for some reason my neck always looks really flared up on the camera, but in the mirror it looks fine. I don't know whether the red shirt makes it look worse. Oh, lovely. Nice scent of like sort of cinnamon and clove through that as well. It's really nice. It just finishes off a great shave, guys. So thanks again for tuning in. I'll just give you a little look at what I've used again. So I've basically used the Wickham's 1912 and Club Cola scent, which looks like that in the tub if you haven't seen it. It's, I've used this quite a few times now. I think the soap is hardly moved in that tub. It literally doesn't use much lather, much soap up at all. Bob Quinn Berlin resin with the high mention white knot on there. Oh, smell of cola, beautiful. I used the Muhle R41 with the Rapira Swedish Super Steel. Great combination, really, really great combination. The R41 has quickly become my favourite razor. It doesn't really matter at the moment. All the razor blades I've tried that have worked really well, so I've been really impressed with it. I then moved on to some Thea's Lemon and Witch Hazel, some Sofio Ratio for afterwards, and then we finished off with some Colonel Coke's Bay Rum. So I suppose we could call this the Rum and Coke shave. Who doesn't like a Rum and Coke? I can't have them anymore, but I used to like one. Alright guys, well thanks again for tuning in. If you've got any questions or anything like that, please pop them down below. If you've got any requests for anything at all, any sort of products you want to see reviewed, you know what I mean, anything at all, just let me know, I'll see what I can do. I've sort of reined in the spending a little bit, so I went a bit crazy for the first couple of months. So I'm just going to sort of plod along and just buy as I go, and I've still got quite a few razor blades to get through, and I want to try all the blades and all the different razors as well, so there'll be reviews pretty much coming up with everything, but that's a lovely, lovely shave. It feels so soft. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's changed my life, this wet shaving, I tell you what. Yeah, so thanks again for coming along guys. For all new subscribers, thanks a lot. It's slowed down the past couple of weeks, but then again my videos have slowed down a little bit as well, so I expect that. So if you're new to the channel and you haven't actually subscribed yet, please click on the subscribe button below, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks a lot.